and all the way from, I was just up at IBM, up in upstate New York, and then I went over to Syracuse, New York. We're talking just those two outfits are several $100 billion over time. So look, Lonnie's heard me say this, I am optimistic. I'm truly optimistic because of your generation. You know, speaking of labor, it's always been great to work with you all. And last year we signed the historic infrastructure law, a once-in-a-generation investment in roads, bridges, railroads, airports, high-speed internet, clean air, clean water, clean energy future. I signed that so that we could be positioned to win the competition of the second quarter of the 21st century. To do that, we had to make sure the law would build all of America, lift us all up, workers and in the process of this, with products that are made in America. And guess what? We didn't stop there. As I said, we passed the CHIPS and Science Act. The result, companies are investing hundreds of billions of dollars, tens of thousands of jobs. And by the way, you know what these jobs are going to be? And for example, the ones down in for Intel, when they get these factories built or up, I'm going to leave somebody out, so I won't name them all. But you know, non-college, without a college degree, $120,000 a year. $120,000 a year. In August, we passed the Inflation Reduction Act, investing $360 billion in clean energy. There'll be more to come, I believe. We put Americans to work making solar panels, wind turbines, electric cars. By the way, I was in part of Ohio looking at the facilities where they're training people on wind turbines. You know, we have the blades of wind turbines now that are 104 yards long, longer than a football field. No, not a joke. Not a joke. Wind energy, solar energy is cheaper than oil and gas and coal. Cheaper. Look, we've already created, as I said, 700,000 new manufacturing jobs. That's what today's about. Back in June, we launched the nationwide Talent Pipeline Challenge. And I tell you, it was designed to ensure that workers across the country, especially those in historically underrepresented in infrastructure jobs, could take advantage of job growth in 3 sectors that were going to booming because what we're going to do because of the infrastructure law. High-speed internet, construction, electrification of all those new electric vehicles and batteries, improvements to the electric grid. Infrastructure laws are going to provide $800 billion in workforce development. Then we went out and asked employers and unions to get in the deal. Educational institutions, state and local, tribal and territorial governments, and philanthropic organizations to join us to make tangible commitments to build the 21st century workforce. Commitments to prepare women, people of color, underserved populations, good paying, high quality jobs in those 3 sectors. Today, I'm proud to announce that more than 350 organizations across the country, nearly 50 states,